Welcome to another video. So, I think I'm warmed up ready. I've got 4 balls. I've got 2 lake balls, 2 of my balls, which I really don't want to use, and these Polara self-straightening balls. And as you can see, we're on the 15th here at Cossey. Nice big wide open fairway, and we're going to see if we can hit these balls. Now, I did say last night that I think I found a way of hitting this driver a little better. So let's put it into practice. Okay, so we'll check that in a second. It went and felt not bad. We'll check the yardage. We'll walk up together. But it definitely sliced. That one's in the field next door. That definitely sliced. So that's one lake ball we can say goodbye to. So let's try and not put as much in this. Okay, that's better. Didn't get a lot of loft. So that's 3 balls. 2 have kicked right round to the right. Now for the Polara. Let's see how this does. That's that gone. Did not catch that one right at all. I felt my setup was a bit wrong on that, to be fair. Nope. Oh, I think these are the worst 3 hits of my life. Well, they were absolute duffs. Okay, so I've been and got them. I actually, funnily enough, ended up in exactly the same, well, pretty much exactly the same place. So you guys have just seen me throw £10 away in the blink of an eye. So let's not try and do that again. So I'm going to try and take my time with my setup this time. Okay, so that's middle of the fairway. I'm going to take that all day long. And that's another one gone because it spun and bounced. I got 1 more normal ball left, guys. Let's just hit it for the crack. So what I figured last night was I did it again. So that has sliced round to the right, not a million miles from where that first ball landed. So let me talk you through my learning process here. I found that when I was coming up to the ball, I was getting my grip, but I wasn't leaving that much room at the top of the club. So what I did last night was grip down a bit. So I've got about 1 inch at the top. And that just seems to give me a little bit more control over the club face. Obviously not that much because I've still just thrown 20 quid away. But this has just proved my point, guys. I'm a brand new golfer. I've been playing for 3 weeks. In fact, hold that thought. Okay, guys, I'm a bit out of puff now. But look, I think this end is dry. I think it's just a reed bed. I don't think there's any water. And guess what? There was no water. So not only have I walked out with 11 balls, I got my £10 refund. Oh, and that one, 11, 12. So guess what? We're going to hit some more drivers. So all these really skanky balls I've just found that we really don't mind losing, we're going to drive. Sliced. I mean, these aren't going to fly particularly well because a lot of them are really choked up. Hooked. Just come down now. I think that's where we ended up the last time I played this hole. Sliced. Out of bounds. And then the last one. So I'm going to aim I'm going to move them out of the way so I don't duff them. I'm going to grip down, like I say. And would you know it, that went straight over the bunker. Okay. So I've proved my point, I think. I hope you guys, I've proved my point. I have literally just thrown £10 away. Then I threw another £10 away, but got a refund because I went in and then came away with, I mean, these balls, if you see them, they've obviously been in there a while because they're a little bit grubby, but they'll clean up. They're good for practicing. And then some of them, like this Callaway, have obviously only been in there a day or so because that is brand spanking new. But I'm hoping, guys, that by doing this, I'm proving to you that as a new golfer, you shouldn't be coming out on a course and getting this bad boy out until you know how to swing it. I'm not saying be scared of it. I'm not saying don't use it, because you do need to use it to learn how to swing it. But you've just literally seen me throw away. I've lost 3 over there, 2 over there. So I've just thrown away, let's say, 16 quid's worth of golf balls. You don't need to be doing that. That's going to cost you an absolute metric ton of money, which we haven't got. We want to come out and enjoy this. We don't want to be spending money left, right and centre just because we just want to leather this bad boy as hard as we can. You can enjoy this game without hitting a driver. You can do it hitting irons. I mean, my iron shot went appallingly badly, but this is what happens to me. I use a driver and then straight away I can't swing my irons, and then when I get back into my irons I can't swing my driver. But guys, the anxiety of hitting them Polara balls and losing them, it's not worth it. Absolutely not worth it. What you should do, instead of spending £30 on a box of these things, which, yes, you know, that did help my strike and it went straight to because you could argue that out of those shots I just did, 3 of them are in around the same area. But the anxiety of losing them, like I've lost one over there, I'm gutted, genuinely gutted, because that's £10 I've just watched sail out of my life. I may as well have given it to my other half. When that went over there because I duffed the shot, I'm a new golfer. That's going to happen to me incredibly frequently. I was gutted because I thought that's another £10 I've literally just watched sail out of my life. I might as well get £10 out of my wallet and just give it to a passerby. Because if someone comes and finds that ball, they've just pocketed £10. Well, it's actually £9, but we won't split hairs. You can enjoy this game by hitting irons. And I'm now going to tee off with a ball. We'll go for that luminous yellow one down there with an iron, so you guys can see, well, if you can hit an iron conservatively and, you know, fairly straight, how you can hit an iron and still play this game and have fun. So let's do that. Something else I'm still learning as well, guys, is whether or not, when it comes to teeing off, if I do it off a tee or if I just do it off the deck. I did just try some swings with this and it went appallingly badly. More course etiquette being taught, guys. You always repair your divots. Just like that. Let's hope this one goes a bit better for the video. Okay, I shouldn't do that. I just need to stop thinking about it. Look where I'm hitting it. Come, set up. Look at that. I would take that. That's gone just as far as my 2 driver shots, apart from the ones over here. I would take that all day long over hitting a driver off the tee. And this is why you guys should too. Because I'm still in play. I'm 160-ish yards close to the hole. And we've got a game of golf. So, and we haven't lost the ball. Let's go and see what them distances were. Okay guys, so here's my iron shot here. And according to this, that's done 163 yards to here. So happy with that. And I don't know if you can see these in the distance over here. These are the driver shots. So I have one here that's done 160 yards. I've got one of my nice spanking yellow ones here. This is done 164 yards, so just a little bit further than that one. This one here is the Polara self-straightening and all the rest of it ball, and arguably is in the middle of the fairway, but, and if I remember rightly, this did scurve round. It came up there and then rolled down here, but absolutely, definitely the best position on the fairway. This one did 156.767 yards according to this. And then my other driver shots, one's all the way over there, and there's another one next to it. So we'll go and see how far they did. I've got no clue if I'm still in frame. You just have to take my word for it if not. But this Volvic ball here, which I really like, I'm glad I've got this one still, has done 206 yards to where this one is. And again, arguably, it's in a very good position. And then there's one here. Again, this was one of my lake balls that I purchased earlier. That's done 185 yards. So all in all, out of, I don't even know how many I hit, guys, I'm not going to lie. But all in all, those ones in the rough over there against the iron in the rough over here that I know I can hit reliably time after time after time, I would take that iron shot all day long. All day long. I actually can hit them better than that, I know I can. But I'm coming away with most of my balls, guys. I feel like I'm getting better. All I'm trying to do here is lead you into this game nicely. Now, you will find around your course, whichever course you go to, thickets like this, woods. If you go in, you will find plenty of balls like this that you could just practice with. Now, one thing to remember, when they're caked up like these ones are, like this, they're not going to fly properly. You're going to hit them, you could hit them as well as you wanted to, they're not going to fly as well because the divots that, you know, make them aerodynamic are full of crap. But they're good for learning how to hit the ball. They're good for practice, which is ultimately, as new golfers, what we're looking for. I just bought these lake balls from the golf shop here at Cossey. I got 3 for $4.50, so $1.50 a ball. If you're just going out to practice, then, you know, I'd rather lose a £1.50 ball than a $2.75 a ball, I think. I don't know, I'm not good at maths. These ones, about £3 a ball, let's say that. These ones are $1.50 a ball. I'd much rather lose a $1.50 than that. And I'd much rather lose them than £9, which is, you know, we have lost that and I'm really gutted. Still, that's not going to rest easy with me for a while. Learn how to swing it, guys. You could take that 30 quid I spent on those balls, those self-correcting balls. You could go to a PGA professional and he will teach you how to swing your driver in that 1 hour lesson. And if you do that, then you won't need to worry about buying self-correcting balls because you'll know how to hit your driver. And ultimately, that's all we're striving for here, is to be able to come out to a place like this, which is absolutely lovely. Now the rain's gone. Look at that, blue sky, freshly cooked fairways, fresh air in your lungs. What more could you ask for other than not to lose £9 on the first swing? I've done that so that you guys don't. I've lost that £9. It's a sacrifice I've made for this channel so that you guys don't go out and do it. Because you don't need to go out and do it. Like I say, go and see a professional, get the advice. He'll teach you everything. He won't just say, you need to do this. That's the thing with watching videos on YouTube, guys, is it's not going to teach you yourself how to swing a golf club. It's not. Believe me, I have tried. I've looked at everything. I'm 6'7". I have practically had to teach myself how to swing a golf club properly. And I now feel I've ignored everything that I saw on YouTube and I've started again from scratch. And I'm finding my own way. Now, I have got myself a lesson booked with a professional in a couple of weeks' time. And of course, I will come back and I will share that information with you. But I have to stress, guys, this is going to be tailored to me. This guy's going to look at me, my posture, my stance, my height, what I can do with a golf club. And he's going to build that lesson around my abilities. I can't do that for you because I don't know how tall you are, how well you swing a club. I can't do that, but I will, the generic stuff, the basic stuff, of course I will absolutely share with you. And again, this is something that you don't need to be nervous about doing, guys. These guys are here to help us play golf and come out and enjoy this. So, advice, review of the ball. Well, The one that actually hit properly, I felt properly, of course, that went straight, that went lovely, went really nicely. In the middle of the fairway, you could argue the 200-yard drive that was in the rough over there and my iron shot, which was in the rough down here, weren't as good a lies as the one in the middle of the fairway. So yeah, you could argue in that case it didn't slice like nearly every other shot did. You could put it down to a lucky hit because there was 2 other balls that I hit with a driver that were really close to it. You could put it down to the technology in the ball. You could just don't hit your driver. So like I say, guys, I'm not here to try and dissuade you from using your driver. What I'm here to do is tell you to not hit your driver until you know how to hit your driver. Otherwise, you are going to have an absolutely miserable experience when you come to a golf course, because you will lose so many balls. You'll spend so much time in the borders or the boundaries or the woodlands looking for these balls that ultimately you're not going to enjoy the game. That, like I say, I love this game now. I've been playing it for 3 weeks and I just love being out here. I can't believe I've waited till this late in the season to discover this game. We've owned this golf course for a couple of years now. I've never been. When I started this channel, I said that I was going to come down here, and I talked myself out of it because I thought I was rubbish at golf. And actually now I'm finding my feet. I really love it. I love coming out here. I love making these videos for you guys. In fact, making these videos is the reason I love doing it so much. It's all part and parcel. Please don't get dissuaded, guys. You are better than you think you are. Like I keep saying, anybody can play golf. If I can do it, you absolutely, definitely can do it. I promise. That being said, we're going to finish this hole from my iron shot. We've got about 120 yards left, so I'm going to go for a pitching wedge. We'll finish this hole, we'll wrap it up, and that's today's video finito. I'm just going to aim. I know there's a bunker up there. We'll hopefully not hit, but I'm gripping down because the ball is below me. And I just completely topped it, but it's rolling quite well. And that is in the perfect position for me to test my new club because I bought myself a new wedge. Let me show you. Okay, so you can see where we finished. So we're about, I don't know, 50, 60 yards away from the pin. I'm guessing, I don't know, I could be wrong. I bought myself a 56-degree wedge because I wanted something to try and help my short game. So what I'm going to do, this is the ball that was in play, as you can see, if I'm not in the way. Right here, we're on the fairway at least. It did bounce up the hill, which is good. I'm also going to take another 3 shots with this club just to see if I can learn its dynamics. So don't judge these shots, guys, because I've never swung this before in my life. So this could go horribly, horribly wrong. And I think what we'll do is go on the simulator. Okay, it's on the green. I think I can do better than that with it though. And this is something you guys should do as well. If you hit a shot and you hit a bad shot, or you're learning a club, you can take more than one. That's toothed it. That's just overrun the green by about, well, I don't know, 4 foot. This is absolutely something you should do, guys, to learn your clubs, learn your bag. There's no one around me. The course is quite empty because we've had rain. So enjoy it while you're out here. As in the bunker. Okay. So a little bit harder, Dave, and a little bit softer at the same time. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. I like my new toy. And this, guys, cost me about 14 quid. Less than a box of balls. So you do not have to spend loads of money. If it gets you on the green, it does its job. Let's go and see where they landed. Okay, guys, so I'm not going to worry about the one that rolled off. That was about 6 foot off the green. But what I am going to do is play these 2. So obviously the yellow ball is the one that we've got in play. I'm just going to mark that. I hope you can see this because this green's huge. And this is where our short game practice needs working, you see. So I'm not doing anything here other than trying to get it near that flag. Brake, brake, brake. Oh, that was beautiful. So happy with that. I think that was the one that was there. So hopefully we can do this in 2. So let's just work out what we've done. I can't remember. So we got 1 up here. Scuff 1 was 2. Onto the green. So this was 4. This is a par 4. So let's see if we can bogey this hole. Come on, Dave. Oh, it's too hard. It was too hard. And that wasn't enough. Okay, redemption. Let's see if we can from here. So again, distance control. I've got my target I'm aiming for. That felt like I was hitting a log. I did not like that at all. Oh, are you kidding me? I thought I had that on the second one, guys. So either way, we finished about the same. So there you go. Double bogey we would have finished on if we'd have gone for the irons. We should have played one of the driver shots, really. But as you can see, it's starting to get a bit grey now, so I'm wondering if it's going to pee down any second, so I don't want to try another hole. But we will, in one of the upcoming videos, guys. We're going to go on the practice green up the top there, and we're going to practice some short game. We're not allowed to do chipping here for the simple reason that it messes the greens up, leaving loads of divots, but we can pull our putter out and we can just do some practice putts. I am fairly confident in my putting game, like I keep saying, but I mean, yeah, it's still letting me down. I'm still doing it in 2 or 3 shots, but I'm okay with that, especially on a green that's this long. I'm more than happy with that. So, but that's a video coming. I'm going to go now because I think it's about to rain again. I hope this video has been some use to somebody. We're going on this journey together, guys, and I'm only sharing with you information that I'm learning myself on the ground, coming out here as often as I can for you guys. And that information is to just play the game you know you can play. I was on the simulator last night, which is a video I think I might upload soon. Just again to reiterate all the points I'm making now, that I can, you know, irons are a better choice. Drivers probably aren't until you know how to use them. But this is all we're trying to do, is learn this stuff together. And I want you guys to enjoy this game as much as I do. So as ever, we finished over par, but as ever, we're still smiling. And that is the name of the game. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If this has been any help to you, then please think about subscribing, hit that like button, leave a comment down below. It means the world. I'm going to carry on doing this for you as long as people watch it. And as long as one person keeps watching it, then I'll be here all day long. And like I say, any questions or anything, feel free to fire them at me. I will do my absolute best to answer them for you guys. So that's it. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.